Oh hey, this is the world of Halo. Probably the best line of figures ever made for the franchise. But out of all the figures released, I have my favorites, so I'd like to show you the best figures for the world of Halo. Before we get started, I do want to share some updates. So a lot of people, including myself, are wondering, where's the line? Where are the new figures? Is the line dead? But I can assure you that it's alive and well. Just recently, one of the designers had posted that the line is still alive, and as previously stated with my live interviews with Jazzwares, the whole Halo brand is moving towards their online website, The Vault, sometime this year. We did, however, get a small taste of new figures at the New York Toy Fair. You can see they have the Noble 6 2-pack and our Halo 4 Chief, which both of them have different packaging, and you can see on the Halo 4 Chief, it has a little Jazzware symbol that says Vault on it. I know the radio silence can be a little unnerving. I mean, I want these figures to come out just as bad as everybody else. But once we get some more updates or photos, I'll definitely be posting them to my socials. But until then, I'd say let's just have some patience. This list will be in no particular order, but let's start with the beginning. We have our Combat Evolved Mark V Master Chief. This figure is fantastic. It's been 2 years now, which is crazy since this figure was released. It was a Target exclusive 4-pack, and right now as I'm filming this, they still have some up on the Target app. So the price was $39.99, which was extremely affordable because you're getting 4 characters, and also included a Combat Evolved style Grunt and our best Halo Infinite Master Chief to date. He does come with his assault rifle. Overall, I think this is a must-have to the collection. It's an awesome callback to Combat Evolved. The sculpting is fantastic, and that visor just looks so clean. If anything, this entire 4-pack is a must-have. I feel like that's an appropriate segue into the best Halo Infinite Master Chief from the world of Halo, at least in my opinion. So this does also come from that Target exclusive 4-pack, which makes that set so amazing. This is the last Halo Infinite Master Chief that they have released. It is the most updated out of the entire line. In fact, I did upload every single Halo Infinite Master Chief figure on the channel, so be sure to check that out because I go pretty in-depth with all the comparisons. Just to give you an idea, here is where we started, our Series 1 Master Chief, standing next to our most updated version. At a quick glance, it may not seem like there is a difference, but if you look closely, you can tell that there is some obvious differences that make this figure far superior. Essentially, these are the same sculpted figure, however, our updated version does have better articulation, especially here at that elbow joint. You can see I'm getting about a good 90 degrees, whereas Series 1, we are just under 90. The overall color to them is slightly different. I would say our updated version is a tad bit darker. Also, the weathering or the battle damage throughout his armor is heavily applied to our Series 1, whereas our updated version, it's a little more subtle. The biggest difference, or at least the most noticeable one, is going to be at the visor. So our Series 1 visor is, hit and miss with paint applications. It was the beginning of the line. They're still trying to get their feet wet. But our updated version is so clean. They almost made it look like they put a mirrored visor there. So in combination with all those things, that's what leads me to think that this is the best Halo Infinite Master Chief. Real quick, a great way to find a lot of these figures, new or loose, is Mercari. I've seen some people score some incredible deals, not only for just Halo, but for Legos and Hammond Collection. So if you've never used it before, I'll put a link in the description below, and it'll save you $10 off your first purchase. Vehicles, some of the key components to this world building set, and what helps make this line so fantastic. But we gotta showcase the Warhog. I mean, since the beginning, right off the bat, this was one of the very first offerings that they gave us. And this is a beautiful piece. It's basically perfect in my opinion. There isn't really much you could change to this. Especially at the price point, it was what, $30? You had this beautiful Warthog and one figure, which was Master Chief. And again, that's what I love so much about this line. It is a world building line. And this Warhog fits perfectly with your Spartans, your Marines. It just has so much to offer. And it also has these removable gas cans, which is so unique. You can take those off and have some Marines standing around they're filling up the tank or putting them on there. It's so beautiful. And honestly, these are just great display pieces as well. I mean, there's just something about having a full Warthog on display. If I had the space in a perfect world, I would probably have a whole convoy of these. I would have 10 Warthogs filled up with Marines, Chief, in the very front, leading the pack. I mean, that would be just an epic scene. I really hope that they make a Razorback. We need that to the collection, and it would be awesome if they put those power seeds from Big Team Battle on there. But I gotta say, nothing brought me more joy in Halo Infinite than filling up a Razorback with all Marines and all Spankers and just raising hell throughout the land. That was just so, it was just so obscene. And that's my goal, or at least my next collecting goal for this line, is for them to to release a Razorback, I want to put it all with Marines, and I want them all holding spankers. I gotta give an honorable mention to the Neon Superfly, which was the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive last year, 2023. Great piece. I love it. They're never gonna do this again. So if you're a fan of World of Halo or anything like that, I would recommend grabbing it while the prices are still relatively affordable. I mean, you're gonna be paying aftermarket prices, but they're slowly creeping up. I did film an unboxing and review of this, so be sure to check that out if you are curious about it. In addition to the removable gas cans, the wheels do function. The turret can spin around and it articulates up and down. Right now, I think the only place you can find this is, I think, still Ross. They were showing up there for like, I think as low as $10, which was insane. Other than that, Walmart had them on their website for the longest time, discounted to $15, which is also insane. But if you can't, find them there, then I would say Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, OfferUp, people that are maybe offloading collections, you can definitely find some deals there. Of course, we can't forget the GameStop exclusive Halo 3 Warthog, the anniversary set. When this was announced, everybody went buck wild for this. And, for good reason, because this is one of the most iconic scenes in all of Halo. So this is, again, a very fantastic piece. The Warthog is sculpted and displayed how it is in the game. We have our Halo 3 Master Chief, and then we also have Arbiter, which was released for the very first time. And so far, this is the only way you can get that figure. I think the retail was about $39.99 for this. I did a full unboxing and review, so if you want some more references, be sure to check that out. I don't see it on the GameStop app anymore, so it's, most likely been discontinued. You might be able to find one lingering at a GameStop store, but right now I think your best bet is going to be OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, Mercari. If you want a loose one, sealed, they're creeping up in value. They're going, well into the $80 right now. Let's change things up a bit. So, my favorite Banished figure, the primary antagonist from Halo Infinite, Escharam. This figure is amazing. They still kept this at $10, despite it being so much bulkier and bigger than any of the other figures that they released. He has so much detail and paint applications to him, it's incredible. For example, these ivory pieces at the shoulders, the chest plate, and the top of the helmet are so intricate. I mean, look at all the little sculpting and details to them. But it doesn't stop there. So underneath his helmet, you can see his ugly mug, and they put so much detail to that as well. I mean, he's got his goatee, his big scar across his right eye, the scar on his upper lip, and the two different colored eyes. And it gets even better because he comes with his Diminisher of Hope, which is an even more popular weapon now with the release of Husky Raids, and this being one of the random weapons that you can spawn with. And that's great because you can add this weapon to any of your Spartans from the world of Halo. That's another reason why I love this line so much, is you can mix and match weapons with pretty much all the characters. For example, here is Spartan Anubis holding the Diminisher of Hope with a Cinder Shot on the back. A very realistic loadout in Husky Raids. I feel like that's a great transition into our Spartans. Here is every single Spartan that's been released so far in the world of Halo. Not pictured on this shelf is Master Chief from Combat Evolved Halo 2 and Halo 3. I feel like it's a little harder to narrow down a favorite out of all of these, but I do feel myself gravitating towards the Series 2 Air Assault Spartan, Series 6 Spartan Anubis, and then Series 4 Fred. A much shorter list would be Spartans I maybe don't care as much for, which would only be the CQB Spartan, just because we had quality control issues with that one. I don't really mess with him, I just kind of leave him how he is. For the longest time, the Air Assault Spartan was my favorite. I just love the simplicity of it, and then that right orange/red arm I thought was fantastic. Fred is obviously here because he is, well, Fred. And he also comes with the DMR. Spartan Anubis is here because I just overall really like this Spartan. Green is my favorite color, so I do like the color scheme. The armor setup is really nice and simple, and I'm just really digging that helmet. But overall, all of these Spartans are fantastic. They have very similar articulation to each of them, which has always been such a big win for this line. I am curious who else you would like to see in the world of Halo as far as Spartans go. We definitely need Noble Team and Red Team. Let's move up one shelf for convenience purposes. The next figures on our list is going to be the Halo 3 Flood Tank and Flood Infected. This set was such an incredible win for us. I mean, it came with Halo 3 Chief, the Flamethrower, 3 Flood Infected, and the Flood Tank, all for $20. This set is still available. It's actually on the Jazzwares website. It's one of the few items that is available, and it's also on Amazon. If you do not have this set, or you're trying to get a second one, I would recommend let's buy from the Jazzwares website and let them know that, hey, demand is still there. What I do love the most about this set is how detailed this is. I mean, look how ugly and gross this is. I mean, they didn't lack any paint applications or sculpting to this whatsoever. And then our heavy hitter flood tank. I mean, this is just as detailed, ugly, and gross as the flood infected. And I mean, looking at this still gives me PTSD. He also has multiple points of articulation, double joints at the knees, this big like hook, shard, stabby hand also has some joints here. And he's just overall a very nice piece. Chief is essentially a repack from the Warhog set. He does, however, come with the flamethrower, which is amazing. I mean, we will probably never get this again. It's incredible that they went above and beyond with this set. I mean, they could have just given us an assault rifle, but no, they took it to the next level. A no doubter within the world of Halo is going to be these like checkpoint or mission packs. There is so much bang for your buck with this. I mean, I can't think of any other toy line that maximizes as much figures, accessories within a very affordable price as this. You are getting all of this and probably even more weapons. I didn't even lay out all the weapons it comes with, but you're getting all of this, some more weapons, and like a bunch of base plates. I think like 20 base plates for $20. I really hope they do more of these packs in the future. I mean, if they did an ODST pack with like 3 ODSTs and a bunch of accessories for $20, or I mean, hell, I'll pay $30 for that set. That would be absolutely crucial. These were found at Ross stores for a little bit. I think they're mostly gone now. I mean, I don't know. You might be able to find a few stragglers. But this set and one other is available on the Jazzwares website. So if you do not have this one or any of them, I recommend buying from there. I mean, again, let's give Jazzwares a support and show them that the demand for Halo is here. And you get free shipping if you spend over $35, which I think is comparable to Amazon. I mean, it's a win-win. That's going to leave us with our ODSTs, our Hell Jumpers. Quite possibly the most talked about figures within the world of Halo. We basically have 2 different ODSTs. We have our Drop Pod, which comes with the Rookie that was available at Target stores and Amazon. It is still currently available on Amazon. I'll post the link in the description. These drop pods were so cool. I mean, you can put the Rookie in there. These like little hatches open up off the side, and then the front hatch actually pops off. There's like these pins right here, and they're spring loaded. So you can push them in. And what will happen is you put this shield on just like so. It'll kind of click into place. Once you have it clicked into place, you can like hit the bottom of it, and the hatch will like spring open. The figure was also top tier. I mean, it's the Rookie. He comes with 2 weapons. He has a silenced SMG, amazing articulation, great range of motion, and his paint apps were also very high quality. It's cool because, I mean, you can have him sitting on the inside and he looks great in there. I think the only thing that we wanted was for the drop pod to be maybe like a half size bigger and more in scale with the figure. But at the end of the day, for $20, this definitely gets the job done. That leaves us with our infamous Series 5 ODST, which did not get an official release in the United States. It was in Canada and pretty much Canada only, which definitely frustrated a lot of fans. I mean, we had a similar issue with the Mattel ODST. That one had a very, very, very short release, and that one is selling for like $700-800, something absolutely insane. This figure is also amazing. It's very sturdy. It has that great articulation. The paint apps on it are fantastic. Everything looks nice and clean. It is pretty much a perfect representation of an ODST. I managed to get mine through a friend who lives in Canada. She was extremely generous, helping me track down all of Series 5. She managed to find all of them except for Arbiter, so I'm extremely grateful for her. Jazzwares is well aware of the demand for this figure, let me tell you. So once that Vault website gets up and running, then I would imagine we should be seeing these in the masses. Okay, everyone, I really hope you enjoyed this list. Just talking about these figures again, like, rejuvenated some of that excitement and love for them, especially since we haven't had any new offerings for some time. Obviously, this is all opinion based, and I would love to know what your favorite figures are in the world of Halo. The Halo community is one of the best, so I'd love to keep the discussion going, and what else would you like to see within not only the world of Halo, but the Spartan collection? But that's it, everyone. Make sure you connect with me on Instagram and TikTok, where I post toy photography, toy videos, and other things that you won't see here on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and lets me know that I'm doing a good job. Until then, I will see y'all in the next video.